Is it reasonable to presume that the price of XRP will reach $225,000 in the near future? Ripple's history seems to lend credence to this idea, despite the fact that it looks to be fraught with hazardous potential outcomes. As a consequence of Ripple's intentions to transfer extra cash to the XRP ledger, it is projected that the value of XRP will hopefully go up in the near future. Ripple's director has articulated this way of thinking, and as a result, it is not a piece of rumor or a clip from a video that will be released at some point in the future. Ripple is now modifying its algorithm in order to give institutional investors a higher priority than they received previously. On the other hand, the actions that the firm has made in recent years suggest that it is moving its focus from ordinary investors to institutional players with regard to its investments. In addition to this, a potential exit strategy for XRP buyers was taken into consideration. Because it would attract institutional investors, the plan's emphasis on those investors would be beneficial to them because it would attract those investors. Moreover, they discussed the possibility of lowering the premiums that regular investors are required to pay. Understanding and simplifying the core principles that underpin Ripple is a simple and straightforward process. XRP Coin and the Ripple network are two of the several ways in which Ripple Corporation offers its services to businesses and other commercial organizations. Because of this, institutions make advantage of the XRP that has been assigned to them in order to make international transactions with partners more convenient. In the immediate aftermath of the completion of the transaction, Ripple will be eligible to receive a commission for the utilization of the system. The compensation will be carried out in the form of XRP. The increasing number of companies that are employing the Ripple architecture and generating XRP transactions is the primary factor that is driving the expansion of fee income. There has been a significant length of time that has passed since this pattern of behavior began. As a side note, a significant number of individuals engage in the trading of cryptocurrencies with the intention of acquiring financial benefit in a very short period of time. To what extent is it possible that the growth of cryptocurrencies could be driven by profits in the short term, even if it means sacrificing stability in the long run? In an effort to discourage private investors from participating in the XRP investment market, they are making it abundantly clear that this is not their first priority. The fact that the general population is getting XRP does not appear to have a significant impact on their perceptions. The question of which one arrived first is one that has been debated for centuries. The cryptocurrency known as XRP is traded on more than 5,200 different exchanges all around the world. A sizable chunk of this is made feasible by those who are interested in making gains in the near term. Despite this, Ripple plans to use XRP as a strategic financial instrument in order to connect other advanced institutions. This will be done in order to facilitate connection. Short-term traders stir up the waters and generate excitement, both of which Ripple could do without, but change is on the horizon. Traders that focus on short-term transactions are causing turmoil and excitement. In the event that regular traders are supplanted by large-scale financial institutions that make use of XRP, the situation will become more transparent. The tide is indeed changing, although slowly and surely. The majority of the XRP that was available for purchase during the most recent fiscal quarter was acquired by entities who are considered to be institutional investors. It is clear from both the movie and the claims made by the director that Ripple is shifting away from the traditional investors as its primary target audience. They want to accomplish their objective of acquiring XRP from private investors, transferring it to institutional businesses, and generating a profit from the transaction fees in order to achieve their aim. When considering the possibility that the price of XRP would someday surpass that of Bitcoin, it is crucial to bear this in mind. The question of whether or not the absurd assumption that XRP may reach $25,000 or perhaps more is accurate is the one item that causes us the most concern. Consequently, this brings up the most important issue that we are facing. In the beginning, when I first learned about this, I had no idea what was going on. An individual who was one of the co-founders of Ripple stated in a paper dated June 3, 2023 that the value of XRP will eventually reach $1,000. In support of this argument is the assertion that XRP is capable of being scaled on a global scale. The blockchain technology known as XRP was developed with the presumption that it would be able to offer services to 7.6 billion people at a cost of $1,000. This established the basis upon which the design of the product was constructed. Because of this, the system was able to utilize all of its available resources to their full potential. The author stressed the ambitious goals that XRP has set for itself, as well as his unwavering conviction in the digital currency's potential for immense scalability and universal adoption. He also emphasized that he is unwavering in his determination to see XRP succeed. According to the conclusions of the analysis, if the target price of XRP were to be set at $11,000, it would undoubtedly become one of the digital assets that individuals are most interested in purchasing. As a result of the fact that it places an emphasis on universal scalability, it is one of the digital assets that is consistently in demand. It is reasonable to assume that XRP was designed to facilitate large-scale transactions. This idea is reinforced by the fact that XRP is able to adapt to a wide variety of organizations and interact with a diverse range of people while still preserving its transparency. There are evidence that the acceptance of mainstream culture is already taking place, both positive and negative. Ripple is being leveraged by big global banks, local financial institutions, and even national central banks experimenting with digital currencies in order to capitalize on the opportunities presented by the XRP Ledger. This is being done in order to take advantage of the possibilities that are available. In reaction to this phenomenon, governments and other organizations have started the process of establishing their very own digital currency or central bank in order to take advantage of the prospects that it brings. There is little doubt that this is just the beginning of the process of expanding. An additional piece of information was offered by the top executive of Ripple in reaction to concerns that Elon Musk would include Bitcoin into XCOM's payment platform. XCOM is a website that is predicted to cause disruptions in the banking sector. According to the spokesperson, incorporating XRP would come with a multitude of advantages for XCOM, and this is something that is not only possible but also highly desirable. A leader in the industry is something that XCOM ought to be. According to Brendan Barry, these are the rumors that have been spreading. His perspective is widely recognized due to the vast professional skills he possesses, which includes his time spent working at Amazon. The fact that he has recently tweeted about XRP is evidence that he is keeping up with the latest developments in this field. Following that, he presented an odd graph that made a reference to the X platform's consumption of bitcoins in accordance with its marketing. According to his position as Chief of Payment Products at Ripple, his observations are relevant and extremely significant to the functioning of the organization. There were rumors and questions raised concerning the income-sharing agreement and the Bitcoin transactions that Platform X was carrying out as a result of the tweet that Al-Anon sent out about the company. In order for a platform to achieve its goal of being the most successful production platform, cryptocurrency must be at the center of the platform. Clarity, in my view, is more important than humor in certain situations. If EDS is serious about conducting its business in the most honest and high-quality manner possible, it ought to take into account the prospect of compensating creators with Bitcoin or some other form of creative money. I would consider this to be a huge step forward in the event that I were to come up with anything at all. Having said that, it is possible that a developer will only receive a few pennies after taking into consideration the price of foreign currency, fees for wiring, and other expenditures. It is possible that the transfer of revenues will end up costing more than the creator is entitled to in the case that X does not maintain a money pool in the target markets, which is a requirement that needs a large amount of cash. Additionally, the website would be compelled to focus its attention on authors who have bank accounts, which is a violation of the law by any measure. It would be necessary to incur expenses in order to relocate. Remember that 20% of the world's population does not have access to standard financial services. This is something that should be taken into consideration. Traditional ways of moving money over international borders are cumbersome, require a significant amount of time, and are not even close to being able to compete with the system that Elon Musk has envisioned. As a result of the utilization of cryptocurrencies, this is now feasible. This digital currency has the ability to change the way that compensation is paid because of its financial agility and the lightning-fast speed at which it can conduct transactions. Should X make the decision to use it for artist awards, it has the potential to completely transform the way that compensation is determined. A number of traits are unique to each and every well-known cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and stable coinage that is backed by fiat currency. These characteristics are exclusive to each and every cryptocurrency. Changing the payment paradigm for creators and distinguishing X apart from other companies and organizations might be accomplished through the employment of the XRP key to enable payments that are both swift and continuous. This would further distinguish X from its competitors. The utilization of this approach would be of great assistance to them in achieving their goals. Suppose the following scenario were to occur. Coins such as XRP are examples of those that are backed by fiat currency. An hourly remuneration in XRP is provided to content authors by X. This pay is based on the amount of user engagement and additional adverts that are relevant to the content. XRP is a form of digital currency. In the event that they so desire, the individuals who produce this coin have the capability of instantaneously converting it into money. They go with the option of using off-ramps as their course of action.